Good evening, Representative Houlahan. My name is Sophia, and I'm a proud resident of your 6th House Congressional District. I'm calling on you as both a constituent and as a proud ambassador of the Borgen Project. If you're unfamiliar with their work, they are an organization that essentially fights for the underdog. Founded 20 years ago, they consistently and tirelessly lobby Congress to ensure that crucial work is being done to address poverty on a global scale. I'm calling on you because as my congressional leader, I trust and hope that you'll use your power to continue to protect the international affairs budget. This budget provides funding to crucial humanitarian efforts all over both the country and the world. However, currently they receive less than 1% of the federal budget every year. Despite this, these continued efforts help everybody, which means it should be a cause that everybody invests in. These efforts can be used to alleviate global hunger, address infant mortality issues, increase infrastructure in developing nations, and most importantly, provide humanitarian aid to causes and people who need it the most right now. In a world where we're facing numerous conflicts on different scales in different areas, humanitarian aids and our international affairs budget can provide crucial life or death assistance. However, before addressing our budget and diving into new funding, many people are wary and have some apprehension surrounding certain topics. One of these key topics is the economy. From a US standpoint, how can our economy benefit from such investment in different nations and different individuals? Well, we've seen historically that many developing nations who receive aid from us in turn become an investment and future business partners. Increasing stability in their economy in turn provides new markets and new trade partners for our economy, which in turn creates a flourishing international economy and exchange. Similarly, there's always apprehension surrounding the topic of national security. This is something we cannot take lightly or brush aside when navigating how best to spend our budget, and I'm sure is a concern of yours as a veteran yourself. When looking at the investment in humanitarian aid, both foreign and domestic, we can recognize the many benefits we can receive in this area. We've seen from the wisdom and knowledge of military leaders that investment in humanitarian aid and continued efforts in these areas can actually create less costly military operations and alleviate our efforts in continued conflicts. This can look like the investment of educational infrastructure, the continued efforts of humanitarian aid, or just generally assisting in the cooperation and development of different societies and economies. Creating more stability in these nations in turn will create more trust and more peace within the people, which can in turn continue to alleviate future conflicts and ensure that there's continued cooperation and mutual trust between these partnerships. For these reasons and more, I implore you, Representative Houlahan, to continue to protect the international affairs budget. Thank you.